Can't decide which chip you're craving? Or are you looking for the perfect snack for your next gathering? Well, you're in luck. I'm gonna try every chip in the Utz lineup and tell you which ones to pick up and which ones to save your money on if they suck. The party mix is a game changer. First up, we have the classic potato chips. Sometimes you just need a good chip. I'm gonna be comparing these to the Lay's Classics. First up, the smell test. I mean, that's your classic potato chip. Nice and light. Let's give them a taste. Ooh, we got some deep fried goodness there. Sometimes that simple shit is all you really need. Definitely a little bit on the greasier side. I know when I compare to like regular Lay's, not as salty as I was expecting. I feel like you get potato chips and it's like the most salty, greasiest thing. Kind of feels greasy, but in kind of a good way. Like, I'm not mad at it. These have a nice crunch to them. They're not too greasy, not too hard, somewhere right in the middle. Next up, we have the sour cream and onion. People tend to either love or hate these. First up, the smell test. I mean, that smells like a baked potato. I'm not a fan of anything sour cream. Very, very similar to the actual regular potato chip. Let's give it a taste. Sour cream and onion, not my thing. These are subtle. These aren't doused with a bunch of that artificial powder or however they flavor these things. I really taste the onion jumping forward. Everything else is kind of chilling in the back. It's like a little smoky, little oniony type of flavor. Sour cream doesn't really get a representation, which is a win. These are actually very good, not too salty. Let's move on to something a little bit creamier and cheesier with the cheese curls. Let's see if these deserve to be compared to the classic Cheetos Puffs. First up, the smell test. It's cheesy. Doesn't smell like anything too sort of overwhelming or artificial. Let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. I mean, these things are close, right? Let's give it a taste. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a Cheetos Puff. The outside structure is a tiny little bit, a little more crispy. It's very close, it's similar. I don't know about anyone else, it's kind of a weird thing maybe, but what I would do is I would take these, bite them in half, and just kind of like suck the air out of them. Let me know if you guys did that in the comments below. Let me know if you would take these and just kind of like, until you like, they kind of flatten, sort of implode on themselves. This might be very unique, but this is something cool. Let me know if you guys have done this. I feel like people have done this. It's pretty subtle. It's not super forward and aggressive with the cheese. Nice little crunch on the actual bite. These are great. Next up, we have the classic barbecue chips by Utz. Let's see if they're more smoky or more sweet. First up, the smell test. Ooh. I don't know, it doesn't give away anything. It smells like a greasy bag of chips. I don't smell anything super sweet or anything super smoky. Wow, we actually have a lot going on right here. Does that look like a fucking bear? Back end here, head, face, all that right there. It just has that sort of orange tint. Let's give it a taste. Bam. That is sweet. Smoky sweet, let's just settle that shit right now. Sweet as a motherfucker. Sometimes I like the smokier, like the Lay's are more of like a smoky flavor, which definitely has a place. But if you're looking for something a little sweet, a little bit different, a little bit orange, the perfect chip to have people over. I am getting a little salt, right? I got a little salt in there as well. Let's leave the world of chips for a minute and try some white cheddar cheese popcorn. Does this compare to the Pirate Booty? First up, the smell test. Yeah, smells just like Pirate Booty. You get that white cheddar right off the bat, a little smack to the face, that shit will wake you up. Definitely the most fragrant of any of these so far. Very similar to Pirate Booty, if I'm just throwing it out there. That white cheddar, same idea. We got some popcorn kernels. I mean, if you've seen popcorn before, you've seen it. It's really weird. Like, why does it pop like that? Like, it just exploded and it grew like 7 different heads. Let's give it a taste. Oh, shedding. Gotta do a couple. Are we having this for a snack tonight? If you're watching a movie, you're having this later tonight. Grab a couple handfuls, Oh, I can't believe she's doing that now. Oh my God. He's such a dick to her. I just can't believe, man. At the next family gathering, social gathering, or just hanging out with some friends, pick up some fake pirate booty. Why not? We made it to the party mix. These always tend to surprise me. I know Chex has a bunch of versions and they're all pretty good. Let's see how these stand up in comparison. First up, the smell test. There's a lot of going on in here. Now, when I say a lot of I mean literally a mixture of every single thing that we've kind of spoken about today. What the is this? Is this a Taki before a Taki? Like, what is this? We got a pretzel, got some of the crunchy Cheetos. We got some, I don't know, puffy. Got tortilla chips, barbecue corn chips. That's what that might have been. Pretzel wheels, nachos, and cheese crunchies. Start with our pretzels. That's pretty good. Next up, barbecue corn chip. Not too shabby. Let's go with the crunchy version of the Cheeto. Just crunchy. There we go. Look at these mini little Dorito wannabes. I love it. Totally different texture. It almost tastes like they've blasted a tortilla chip with some spray, but not like a ton, a smaller amount, so the chip still comes through. Take a little handful there. Next up, we have the pretzel wheels. Will these be dry or the perfect match for your favorite dip? First up, the smell test. It smells like a bag of cardboard, and there's nothing wrong with that because it's a pretzel. Pretzels weren't made to fucking wow you. You're not gonna eat a pretzel and be like, I would tell my friends to get that pretzel. They're just like a side actor, right? They bring the dip to you. Let's give it a taste. Look at that little wheel. You don't need to have this overwhelming, powerful flavor when you're just meant to be dipped in dips. You got a bunch of friends over, you got some cheese dip, some salsa. Tortillas are cool. Give these a try. Not too dry, just the right amount of salt. Great addition to any dip. First up, we have the classic potato chip. Definitely worth picking up for a group of friends or just you chilling. Always the right option. Next up, we have the sour cream and onion chips. These actually kind of surprised me. They have a sort of subtle flavor to them. They're not overwhelming or overly processed. Definitely worth picking up. Even if you don't like this kind of I feel like this might be a match. That's what happened to me. The Utz barbecue chips. We went with sweet instead of smoky, and it's a win. These are great. Cheese curls, definitely worth picking up for your next event or hanging out with your friends. I wouldn't skimp on these. There's a reason why the party mix always makes the most noise. It's a good mix. Someone could dig around in there and find their favorite shit or just scoop it up. It's a really good combination of flavors. We got our classic Utz pretzel wheels. I mean, how could you go wrong? Again, a really great compliment to any dip. Definitely pick that up. Definitely pick up the Utz white cheddar cheese popcorn. There is nothing wrong with this. It is just like Pirate's Booty. Perfect little snack to put out on a table at a party. Always a win. Check out this playlist for more snack reviews just like this one.